Hello, and welcome to day 5 of the Posts That Convert Challenge. I'm super excited because this is your last day, which means after today you get to start posting in groups and making some money. Hey. So I'm super impressed with what I've been seeing so far. I'm loving your stories and I'm loving the crazy, abstract, kind of weird loops into business that are making your clients, when they read them, be like, what the F, this person's really funny, I want to learn more about them. So you're all doing a fantastic job, super impressed. Now today we're going to talk about the pitch of your post. But before we talk about the pitch, I want to talk about one more type of post that you should be throwing in the mix. Okay, so if you're posting in a Facebook group 5 days a week, once a day, then you want 4 of your posts to be about you as your brand. So these are the inspirational or crazy, wacky stories that really show people who you are at your core as a person, not so much as a business owner. But at least one post per week should be an actionable steps post. Now the actionable steps post, it would be, 3 ways to improve your conversion rates, or 5 steps to getting your first high-paying client. And these are step-by-step bits and pieces that they can implement today that is going to get them results right away, right? So what this does is your inspirational and your the stories that kind of tell who you are, that's going to separate you from the crowd of imitators, right? So for example, almost any copywriter could open a copywriting book and do a post on actionable steps 1, 2, 3, right? But not everyone has my stories, and that's what your personal stories are going to do. It's going to make them connect to you. It's going to create that emotional connection. But the actionable steps post is going to give them the strategic reasoning, which will confirm the feeling that they have about you, right? So again, if you're posting 5 days a week, you want at least one of them to be an actionable steps post. And what this does is it's the same way you would, if you read a really good sales page, you'll see that most of the sales page, the first 3/4 of it, are all about the emotional story. You're selling the benefits, the lifestyle, where at the end of it, people are like, tell me more, like tell me how I can get this lifestyle, tell me how I can reach that goal. I love what you're saying, now give me the features of it. And that's when 3/4 in, they'll say, this is what you get, let's say with your coaching package, right? This is what you get with that package, A, B, C, D, E, whatever, and you're listing them out, right? So what this does is it's giving them the strategic reasoning behind it, and it's confirming everything that they were feeling so they don't feel like a total idiot. They're like, okay, I am getting the strategy, but I'm also working with the person who is like celebrity status to me. Okay, so getting into the content for today about how to write a pitch. Now, there are 2 types of ways to get clients from your Facebook post. The first one is if there are no promos allowed in groups, which a lot of groups are doing that these days, where you're not allowed to promote at all. So what you can do to get around this is have your great title, your story, your loop into business, and then end in an engaging question that's going to pull your ideal client out of the woodwork. So what I mean by this is at the end of my post, I might ask people reading it, what is your biggest struggle when it comes to writing copy, right? Or it could be around anything. It could be just some kind of question that relates to a specific behavior that your ideal client would have, right? So anyone who comments on my post at this point, who's like, oh, well, I have trouble with sales pages, I would say, oh, I can help you with that. Why don't you post it here? And I'll give you a few tips. They might post it. I might give 1 or 2 tips, and then I would add them as a friend, and I might give them a few more tips, right? And usually at that point, someone's going to say, well, thank you for that's really going to help me. And at that point, I would just say, you're welcome. I love helping out fellow entrepreneurs. Do you need any more copy support? Simple, to the point, not salesy at all. You can either offer your support, more support to book a strategy call, or you can offer a freebie. You can say, you know what, I have this freebie right now. I think it'd be really really good for you. It would help you. Do you want me to send you the link, right? So there's 2 ways to do that, and that's if there's no promos allowed in the group. The second way is if you're in a group that does allow promotions, combined with value or just pure promotions, you're going to pitch a specific package, right? So the way that I would pitch at that point is after my loop into business, I might ask, do you need some kick-ass copy for your email campaign? Today I'm offering 3 spots in my filled up funnel package where you get A, B, and C. So you usually want to have about 3 points of what they're getting in that package. And then I would just say, send me a PM to learn more, right? And usually if a group doesn't specify if they allow promos or not, that usually means that they'll allow a little bit of promotion at the end if you're giving value up front. Okay, so what this is going to do is it's going to let you make some quick sales, right? Both of them will. So if you're connecting and offering value and then offering support when they say thank you, or if you're offering the package straight up, you're going to get people reaching out to you, and that's when you would ask them to jump on a strategy call with you to see if you're a good fit or to learn more about their goals. That's going to, like I said, get some quick sales for you, right? It's bringing money in the door, which I completely understand if you want to do. That's what I did for the first few years of my business. Obviously you want that money fast. Now, but most of the money, like if you want to be a truly successful entrepreneur, the smartest thing you can do is grow your email list, which will create a long-term relationship, right? So I highly, highly suggest that instead of offering, and even my posts, I'll still offer a specific package once in a while, but I highly, highly suggest that you offer some kind of opt-in instead, some kind of freebie that puts them through a funnel. So it could be a challenge like this one, it could be a PDF that they download, or it could be some kind of video training. And video converts really well, by the way, because it's like this, right? It's one thing to see me posting all day and you're like, oh, this girl writes really well, but it's another thing to see my face where you get to connect with me and learn who I am. Okay, so whatever you're offering, some kind of opt-in, give them something that's really high value that they can put into action right away. Like this challenge is a really good example. And then you would sell your package and your offers throughout the follow-up sequence, or at the end of the challenge, or at the end of, whatever it is, you can offer a strategy call. What this is going to do is it's going to build that long-term relationship using the rule of 7. And the rule of 7 is somebody needs to see your name 7 times, see you offering value 7 times before they consider you an authority in your niche. I don't know why. I just know it's a little psychology trick that every copywriter knows. It's the rule of 7. That's why most email campaigns have 7 emails in them, 7 to 10. Right? So they need to have 7 points of contact with you before they're willing to hire you, basically. You might get lucky with 1 or 2 people reaching out, but in general, they need to see you multiple times. Right? So a good reason to be putting people through your funnel instead of just offering a package is because, like we're seeing with a lot of Facebook groups right now, they're changing their rules, or the groups are getting archived, or whatever it is. Like let's say a group allows promotions and all of a sudden they don't. Or maybe they kick you out of your group because they didn't like your post, who knows? At that point, you have collected all of your connections and you now own that list. That list is yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Okay? Your tasks for today are, number 1, continue doing your mindset and your Facebook engagement work. Okay? Mindset is huge. Keep doing it. And then your Facebook engagement, get those rates up, up, up so that your post gets seen and you can make some serious money. Okay? Second thing I want you to do for today is come up with 3 engaging questions that you can ask at the end of your post, right? So if the group doesn't allow promotions, I want you to come up with 3 questions that would identify your ideal client and get them engaged and talking to you. So 3 questions, and then I want you to put together 1 package offering, the way I explained it before, where you're saying, I'm offering this package, you get this, this, and this, 1, 2, 3, send me a PM to learn more, right? So 1 package, 3 questions. I'm excited to see your finished post today, and I'm excited to see you making some serious cash. Have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you soon.